NFL owners meetings update, A.J. Brown trade rumors, Steelers QB decision and referee controversy. The NFL owners meetings are currently underway, and there's a lot happening around the league. Several major storylines are emerging, including trade rumors, quarterback uncertainty, and even concerns about officiating for the upcoming season. Let's start in Philadelphia, where the biggest discussions surround star wide receiver A.J. Brown and the possibility that the Philadelphia Eagles could trade him. A.J. Brown trade rumors. Eagles general manager Howie Roseman addressed reporters about the speculation. When asked directly about the trade rumors, Roseman made his stance clear. A.J. Brown is a member of the Philadelphia Eagles. From my perspective, any question about A.J. Brown will get the same answer: he's an Eagle. However, the rumors didn't appear out of nowhere. Earlier in free agency, there were real discussions about a potential deal, particularly involving the New England Patriots. One reason a trade didn't happen at that time comes down to salary cap mechanics. If the Eagles wait until after June 1st, trading Brown becomes much more manageable financially. The team's dead cap hit would drop dramatically, from roughly $43 million to under $20 million. Because of that, many insiders believe trade discussions could restart after June 1st. From a football standpoint, though, the move would be difficult to justify. Since joining the Eagles, Brown has consistently produced elite numbers, recording over 1,000 receiving yards and at least 7 touchdowns every season. Moving on from a receiver of that caliber is never easy, especially for a team still trying to compete for championships. Steelers still waiting on Aaron Rodgers. Another major storyline involves the Pittsburgh Steelers and their ongoing quarterback situation. Right now, their top target appears to be veteran quarterback Aaron Rodgers. Pittsburgh is essentially waiting to see whether Rodgers wants to continue playing. If he decides to return, the expectation around the league is that the Steelers would be his destination. However, this situation is starting to feel very familiar. Last year, Pittsburgh also found itself waiting on a quarterback decision late into the offseason. If Rodgers doesn't return, the Steelers could pivot to other options such as Kirk Cousins, Will Howard. Some analysts believe the Steelers should stop waiting and instead reset the position completely as part of a longer-term rebuild. Possible replacement referees in the NFL. Another issue emerging from the owners' meetings involves negotiations between the NFL and the league's officials. The National Football League and the NFL Referees Association are currently working toward a new collective bargaining agreement, but negotiations have not gone well. Because of that, the league has begun exploring the possibility of replacement referees if a deal cannot be reached. League owners are expected to vote on a proposal that would allow officials in the league office in New York to correct obvious mistakes made by replacement referees during games. The NFL could begin training replacement officials as early as May 1st, signaling that the league is preparing for the possibility of officiating disruptions during the season. Many fans still remember the infamous Fail Mary, one of the most controversial calls in league history that occurred during the last time replacement officials were used. Because of that history, there are serious concerns about maintaining the integrity of the game if a similar situation happens again. Browns standing firm on Myles Garrett. Meanwhile, the Cleveland Browns are dealing with trade speculation surrounding superstar pass rusher Myles Garrett. General manager Andrew Berry shut down those rumors during the meetings. Berry emphasized that Garrett is a career Brown and called him one of the faces of the organization. Despite previous reports of Garrett expressing frustration with the team's direction, the Browns appear committed to keeping their franchise defensive star. Still, some analysts argue the Browns should consider trading Garrett for a massive haul of draft picks, especially as the team continues searching for stability at quarterback. Raiders and the Max Crosby situation. The Las Vegas Raiders are also dealing with uncertainty around star defender Max Crosby. Raiders leadership has expressed excitement about Crosby returning and leading the defense.